Now, what we have with us right now is a wonderful, informative segment that I'm hoping is going to enlighten you and empower you and help you out. We have been joined by Minister Darnell Ransom and his wife, Missionary Denise Ransom, and they are with the National Motor Club of America, and they're going to be telling us about a little bit about the business, the company, and some services that they provide. So welcome. Thank you both very much. Merry Christmas. I was glad to have you on the program. Mr. Darnell, why don't you start by telling us a little bit about your company?
The name of our company, as you mentioned, is the National Motor Club of America. It's been a trusted name since 1956. We're on the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating, and that's a powerful thing because when someone wants to check the credibility of a company, they're definitely going through the Better Business Bureau. So we have A+ rating. We have close to 7 million satisfied customers that are already using the services that we offer with the National Motor Club of America. We have service contracts with Lamborghini and Range Rover, just to name a few. So the credibility is there. We have a rock solid A+ rating Better Business Bureau company.
Now tell us about the services that you provide, or that are provided.
We offer about 15 different services. They're all wrapped up in one comprehensive, practical, and affordable services that are offered here. And we're ranging from road service, where you need battery boosts, fuel delivery, tire change, things of that nature. We have a parts and delivery installation. If your car breaks down, you need a starter or fan belt put in. If you know the year, make, and model of your car, they actually come to the disablement site and put that part on your vehicle. We also have a stolen vehicle reward of $5,000. If someone's vehicle is stolen, the person that finds it and leads to the arrest and conviction of the person that stole it, they could possibly get a $5,000 check from the National Motor Club. We also have some medical benefits and discounts as well. We have prescription discounts. We have vision discounts. We have a cash hospital benefit where if you're hurt or injured in any accident or injury, it doesn't have to be vehicle related, you can receive up to $600 in emergency cash benefit. And if you're hospitalized as a result of the injuries that you sustain, you could possibly receive $150 per day for up to 400 consecutive days, which equals out to having $60,000 because, let's face it, bills don't discriminate. If you're in the hospital, you're going to get bills in the mail. If you're home working, you're going to get bills in the mail. So here's a way to offset that if someone is in a position where they're hospitalized as a result of an accident or injury. We also have our NMC Assist America, which is another company that's joined forces with the National Motor Club that's actually owned by the National Motor Club. And the way that this works, whenever you're 100 more miles away from home, this is when this kicks in for you. You get emergency hospital admission guarantee. So if you're in another state or another country and your medical card is not honored there, Assist America would definitely allow you to get the hospital admission guarantee that you need. We have prescription assistance where if someone loses their medicine or runs out of their medicine while they're away, the company's going to get it overnighted to that person wherever they are in the entire world. That's powerful. We also have another piece in this NMC Assist America where we have emergency medevac, and this was actually featured on Channel 10 about a month and a half ago about a couple that went to Vegas. The husband got sick. Long story short, the only way to get them back to Philadelphia from Las Vegas was an emergency medical flight, but the cost was through the roof. They wanted $20,000, but because they were National Motor Club members, they got medevac back to Philadelphia at no cost because they were National Motor Club members.
I do remember that segment. Denise and I were talking about that, and you know how they do little teasers, before the 11 o'clock news comes on. I kept hearing them say that, and I'm like, what are they talking about? What could possibly have interceded to make that that transportation cost eliminated?
Exactly.
And this is what it was.
Exactly.
And so I want to let you finish about the services, though. Go ahead.
Okay, we also have a $10,000 accidental death benefit. Now, the way that works, of course, if someone loses their life as a result of an accident, their beneficiary is going to receive a $10,000 accidental death benefit. We had a young lady in North Carolina who started her new job, still in her probationary period, just dropped her 3-year-old son off at the daycare center. On her way to work, trying to beat an Amtrak train across the tracks, she lost her life in that accident. But the thing that's powerful about it, her beneficiary did get that $10,000 accidental death benefit, but she only had been a member of the National Motor Club for just 6 days.
Wow.
Now, any other company that was offering some type of accidental death, anything, would have tried everything under the sun not to pay it. Exactly. So that just goes to show the credibility and the integrity of our company. As I mentioned when we first started, that we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau for doing things like that.
Now, one of the things I wanted to talk about and get your viewpoint in, Missionary Denise, is when I was single, one of the things that I found distressing was whenever I went somewhere to an automotive store or something like that, or even if I already had some type of coverage on my vehicle, there was this this attitude of, oh, you can't do it, honey, you can't take care of it, sweetie, or whatever. I want to talk about how this service can help to have women step out of that, to rise above that a little bit.
And I'm glad you asked me that because actually about a month ago, since I became a member of the National Motor Club, my car stopped moving. Well, my power steering belt had, popped in my vehicle, and I was on my way to the bank, had to get to the bank to withdraw some, some money, and I was by myself, and my power steering belt popped, and I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So unfortunately, my husband wasn't there with me, so what we did is we contacted the National Motor Club of America. They actually contacted auto body shop in our area. They brought the part to my vehicle, installed the part, and I was up and running within maybe a minute or two.
Right. See, and that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So tell me about how this has been for your family as far as this being your business that you have.
It has been a blessing. It has been a blessing because then my children are protected, so I'm not really worried about, them getting hurt even at school or if they're riding with someone else. It has really been a blessing financially, and that we are able to empower and protect and bring value to other families' homes with this service is awesome.
Now, one of the things that caught my eye is, well, I don't travel as much as I used to, but I see the travel assistance on the member benefits. Can one of you speak about that a little bit?
Sure. The travel assistance kicks in when any vehicle that you're driving or riding in, if it becomes disabled as a result of an accident, you're going to get up to $500 worth of travel assistance, ranging from car rental. You get reimbursed for car rental, for any meals, any lodging, any commercial transportation to get you to your place that you're trying to get to. Because our membership, it follows the member and not the vehicle. And where other motor clubs are just interested in the vehicle, our company has a standpoint of being concerned about not just the vehicle, but about the individual as well. And that's one of the things that separates us from other motor clubs.
Well, the other thing we want to mention is that we'll have this on our YouTube channel, this interview that we have, and we will point people in the direction of that Channel 10 segment, because that's a powerful segment.
Yes, it is.
I mean, you
Yes,
can't
it is.
refute that.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, they explained everything perfectly in that segment about how this service benefited that
Yes,
family.
yes.
So we definitely want to mention that. But is there anything else that you wanted to speak to our audience about directly?
Yeah, we're bringing added value to households all across the United States, Canada, and also in Mexico. And one of the things from a timing standpoint as far as business, there is a way to generate some additional income. And a lot of people pass over opportunities routinely. And one of the things that we have here is this service that's bringing added value, over $200,000 worth of value to people's household, but we get paid handsomely for that. We get advanced commissions, we have residual income, renewal income, matching stock bonuses from our company that they give to us. They don't take it from our commissions, they give it to us. And we have a 10-year vested program where you work a year, you vest a year, and after 10 years you're vested at 100%. It's a powerful, powerful thing that we're offering here, and our company's on an aggressive national expansion on the East Coast. And we're looking for some people that's open to making some additional income, maybe need more time, more income, whatever the case may be. And I'll wrap up with this. I never played the game of poker, but I heard on the program that the poker person, they deal a hand, and if you like the hand, you can play with it. If not, you can give it back. Some people may not like the hand that life has dealt, and if that's the case, you can definitely be partaker of the National Motor Club of America to generate some additional income.
Okay. Well, we also want to explain that we will have your website address and phone numbers and information where people can contact you and find out more from the business standpoint and from the service that you provide if they're interested in that also.
Right.
So there'll definitely be ways for people to get in touch with you to find out about that.
Right.
So once again, we want to thank you very much for joining us. It's a wonderful pleasure to have you on. I'm so glad, Denise,
Thank
that
you.
you were able to come
Yes,
on. I'm
yes,
very excited about it.
definitely.
And the information is so valuable. So thank you once again. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Same to you,
Christmas.
same to you.
Please continue to watch on the Upper Room Outreach Ministries. We'll be right back with more of our program.